Welcome to Liverpool vs. Everybody. Just here to speak briefly about a few things. Um, I'm gonna start first and foremost with Mamadou Sakho. I'm not gonna jump right into the preseason like you may have thought, although I will talk about that. The Sakho thing for me seems very relevant, or feels very relevant, um, mainly because what's going on here stateside with young black men still being killed. Um, I say it's relevant because I feel it's obvious that Mamadou Sakho is black, um, whether he's from France or whatever. He is an African man, and so I find it ironic and strangely familiar, um, and it bothers me. It bothers me that today or yesterday, whenever it was that it came out that he did nothing wrong. I find that crazy that you can say he did something wrong, keep him out of important matches, keep him away from playing for his country, and all of a sudden now it's dismissed as if nothing happened. Um, Mamadou Sakho also allegedly he's supposed to, or he's considering, or wants to, or whatever, sue UEFA, and I really hope something is done about this. There's not much being said really, which also infuriates me. Um, And I'm a little surprised that Mamadou didn't seem to make a big of a fuss. Maybe that was something that he was, um, asked not to by his, legal team, or maybe he was advised not to. So if that's the case, then so be it. But it just enrages me because I feel like, this guy wasn't able to do what he loves to do, and he wasn't able to help his club, and that's very disappointing. And something just needs to happen with that. So I wanted to start with that, and I wish all the best for Sakho, um, transforming into football talk now. On the field happened yesterday. It's hard to really take preseason games too serious. At the same time, it is a serious thing, especially for a lot of the young guys, the new guys we brought in, and overall, it's just good to see the boys back. I had to pinch myself, just to think that we're back. We're back in season. Even though it's not the real season, we're back in watching our team play on the field. And I don't care who they're playing against. I think we all can agree it's exciting to watch, because it's our team. So with that being said, I will say that EJARIA, I'm probably not saying his name right, EJARIA something. But the kid was boss, man. He really was in the midfield. Um, an uncanny just knack for just muscling guys off the ball, his strength, awareness. He's clearly ultra confident, which is good. And you can also see the youth in his game as well. Some things weren't clean, but that's expected. I think he's 18, 19, something like that. So it's to be expected from him to be, he's not a finished product by any means. But if that's a glimpse into anything that we can expect to get from him, long term, I mean, I think he can give anybody in the middle of the park a run for the start position. Again, I don't want to get too, hung up on one match. That's the first time I've ever seen him, and all I'm saying is the first impression was pretty amazing. So pleased about that. I'm not a big fan of Lovren. I thought Lovren had a great first half, man. Well, let's just say great game. He only played the first half. I mean, really solid and strong in the back. There was one tackle in the first half, particularly, that I thought was just really nice, neat, clean, um, just good. I thought he really played good on D. Had a pretty nice pass there towards the end of the first half to Mane, I believe. But I thought he did well. So, and speaking of Sakho, him coming back in is really gonna kind of stir up how we could play, in the back four. So that'd be interesting to see. I know Matip didn't come in for nothing, so it'll be interesting to see how Sakho fits. Spoke about Ejaria, and then Mane. I guess the most talked about maybe signing we made, whether it was bad talk or positive talk. He clearly showed us his pace. He also, what I liked, he showed that he was unselfish. Um, it was a couple of times where he was going for goal, and he might have been able to take a shot, but he saw that someone else had a better opportunity. He dished it off. I think the one to Firmino was a little bit behind Firmino, but and they worked really good together in that first 45. I could see some really lovely things happening between them the more they play with each other. But yeah, Mane I thought showed a lot of glimpses, man, of how it was almost like he was a caged animal. Like he just wanted to be set free. He just wanted to blow up, but he just couldn't. A couple of times he just couldn't get the right shot, and the timing might have. But I mean, the pace was just incredible. This guy, and we've all seen him play, but I don't know, for him to be on our team and really be watching him. I mean, his first step is just, it's unreal. It's unreal to me. I'm not going to get into too much of players of the match. I mean, I think the players I just mentioned were, to me, kind of stood out the most. Mane, Lovren, and EJARIA. A lot of people were talking about Kent. I didn't really see what the big scream about Kent was. He looks like potentially another Coutinho. He likes these long shots from distance, which fine, cool, whatever. He's got a nice little bend on his shot, but I thought he played well. I mean, I think he played well. I thought Brannigan played well. Everybody played pretty good. I think Flanagan, I don't, I'm not a Flanagan guy, and I don't care. I don't care if he's scouts or whatever. I don't rate him high, man. I know he's coming off an injury and all those things, recovery from that, and I guess he's still trying to get back from that. But I don't rate him, and even as a backup, which he obviously is going to be, he won't be starting on Liverpool's team anytime soon. I'm just not big on him. I don't think he's going anywhere because he's Scouse, because he's from Liverpool, because he's a fan favorite. But it is what it is. I don't rate him. He's not the quickest guy. He doesn't really always seem like the smartest guy on the ball either. So anyway, but I'm not really here to bash people. That's just one thing that came to my mind. One of the kind of weakest links of the team that I saw. So yeah, looking forward to the next match, which I think is Wednesday, Fleetwood. It was an interesting bit that Klopp said on Fleetwood. He was saying he didn't know who they were. He thought they were a rock band. So, but that will be interesting to see the next game. See who maybe new comes in, and see if we can get some consistency from some of the young guys that we saw against on the first preseason game. So I think that about wraps it up. Yeah, we'll be back with another one talking about the Euro. I think the game's tomorrow, Sunday. So we'll be just talking about some of the guys we've seen from there that we enjoyed watching, and why they are, why they aren't on our radar for new signings. So until next time.